Hello, soccer fans, and welcome into the RNG IDP. I'm calling this the 2017 MLS Fanplay, but if you've got a better name, we will consider that. I will consider that. So tonight we are going to start match day 1, and if you haven't watched my previous videos about how this has come about, then I would suggest you do that, but I'll give you the brief recap. I went to the PlayCon and I played Soccer Blast and I loved it, and so I bought it, and here I am. I bought the 2017 MLS set and I'm looking forward to playing a season. So what I've done is I've taken my hattrick.org team. This is a little out there, I know, but I've been playing hattrick.org for a long time, and my favorite players from that team, I've put them into this game, created cards for them, and I'm going to play that team. That'll be my team, and I'm playing it against all of MLS, the 2017 set. Hey, Ken Castro, it is opening day. It is match day 1. And so Swansea Denver is ready to take the field and ready for action. And in game day 1, they will be at home. The new franchise in MLS, Swansea Denver AFC, will face Sporting Kansas City. Yes, you could call it the I-70 derby. Kansas City just down the road, about 10 hours. So Swansea, if you can tell on my little logo up there, I had a logo, I had jerseys, I had the whole thing. And so I'm excited to bring you into what has been a piece of fun for me since 2005, I want to say. So this will be fun. So what I've done is I made a schedule, and MLS, I've always thought they should go single table. So they're going single table here, a balanced schedule. Everybody plays each other home and away. So that'll be 46 match days, I believe it was. And with one team having a match day off, with the odd number of teams, 23. So today DC United does not play. And what I've done for the lineups for the opposing teams was I went back to last year and I found their most used formations and their most used players at that formation. So there are some better cards in the set than what are on this field. But I'm going to start with these lineups, and then we'll make subs appropriate to however it goes. So there will be some better cards, like for Kansas City, we'll go through their starting 11. But on their bench, I'll just show you right now, they have Diego Rubio. Rubio, I believe, was a mid-season acquisition. So he is a pretty good card, but he's going to have to come off the bench for Sporting Kansas City. So that will affect the way they play and the substitutions they make. But I figured that was fair. That way I don't have to try and come up with the best 11 for each club. And so I went with their most used, and that's how we're going to do that. I have one of these sheets for every team. And on that game day where I play that team, I'm just going to pull that out and make the lineup as such. So for Kansas City, as we get to match day 1, and we'll see. I was going to start this video out with doing the instant results for the other games, but I kind of want to just get playing. So we'll see if we have time after the game to do some of the instant results. If not this time, then this week I'll just do it off cam, and then I will do the next ones. We'll see if we have time. If I'm tired of talking, or if it gets too hot in this room. But all right, so let's go to the starting 11 for Sporting Kansas City. They are in a 4-3-3 with Zusi and Opara, Bessler, and Sinovic in the defense. In position 5, it'll be Opara and Bessler. In position 4, it'll be Zusi and Sinovic. They've got 3 midfielders: Espinosa, Sanchez, and Feilhaber. Espinosa went to my high school. Not at the same time. He's a little bit younger, but pride of Regis High School. And Sanchez are in position 3. Feilhaber and Sayoi are in 2. And They have a forward tandem of Fernandez and Dwyer in the 1 spot. As for, well, I'll give you the bench too. The 18, filling out the 18, is the backup goalkeeper, Andrew Dykstra. In net is Tim Malia. It looks like Dykstra's card is actually... Malia's got 5 stars for an on-target. Dykstra's got a better reaction. So he's on the bench along with Rubio, as mentioned before, Medrana, and Ellis, Blessing, Abdul Salam, and Lobato. As far as the first lineup for Swansea Denver goes, I've played 4 preseason games, and I've gone back and forth on 2 positions, one in the forward and one in the defense. So we make a call today, and it will be the captain, Angel Conchillos, in the 5 spot. We're going in a 3-5-2 for Swansea Denver. So it'll be Conchillos and Edelbaum. Those 2 are both solid. Two squares on both of those cards. And then we come up here to the 4 spot. This is where I had a little trouble. I like Martin Ryan here. He's a midfielder, but he's got a square for defense. He is a assist guy. He's got 4 stars and assists. And then the other defender I'm running with is Ken Boateng. He has pace, which I lack in most of these cards. I have no pace. So he's in there for that, basically. That's his only rating, and he's got a square. So he adds to the defense, but he also adds a little pace on the outside wing. In midfield, we have 5 midfielders. In the 3 spot, we've got the 2 creative midfielders, Jackson Hawkins and Gary Morris. Gary Morris is probably the best player on this team. He's got a 3-star shot, a 4-star assist, hard, tactic, star, touch, strong, 2 circles, 2 triangles. He is the man. And Jackson Hawkins is kind of his protege. He's kind of a miniature version. He's got 2 circles and 1 triangle. Tactics, star, touch, 3 stars for assist, and 2 for shot. And then in the 2 spot, we've got 2 other midfielders, Varade Valdez and Bernal. Bernal's got some pace too. That's why I'm starting him. And Valdez, he's got 1 of each. He's kind of a box-to-box. He gets it all done. Sorry, I had to sneeze there for a second. All right, Henry Nesbitt is the legend. He scored over 200 goals for Swansea Denver, and he is in that number 1 spot. Marcos Lopez Simon he's pretty good. He's got a triangle and a circle, 3-star shot and 1 assist, so he's the backup there at the forward spot. On the bench, we've got the backup goalkeeper, Chamorro. He's got 5 stars on target rating. His reaction and spec save are not very good, though. The number 1 sub is Dusty Swan. He was with us way back when, and he is a good sub. He's got 1 of each symbol there, a triangle, a square, and a circle. Plus, he's a midfielder forward, so you could put him in here as in the 4 spot and not lose any defense. That's been pretty useful. Oriol Viñas is a backup forward, along with Domingo Cousinho. Ballesta and Navarro are both midfielders, and the defense are Decker and Chique. Chique, who I have been starting him a couple of times before, but he will be on the bench to start today. And that's how Swansea Denver, their first MLS match, will line up like that. So I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully you are too. I know Tenacious Earl and we've been talking, and he's excited to start his soccer, and we've been talking about a lot of soccer recently, so I'm happy to see him get his APA set, and I am ready to start my new project. All right, let's see who gets the ball first. It's going to be the visitors, Sporting Kansas City, so they will start with the ball, and I'll just mark that here. And so in the second half, Swansea will start. All right, I believe we are ready to get things rolling. The official today has blown the whistle with a peep, and here we go. it's a 2. So Feilhaber switches under, and it's an 8. So Sporting Kansas City has the ball, and they're trying to build up. Will they have the pace to get it done? They've got every primary position player with pace, so that's going to do it. They blow by their defenders, and they're going to create an attack here in the first minute. And it's a 6. They need 6 triangles. That's not going to get it done. So a defended shot with an 8 it was shot by Sayoe. And does Dwyer have a circle? He does not. So that will be a missed shot for Sporting Kansas City, and let's write that down. Okay, so the ball will be turned over to Swansea. An exciting first minute already. A shot on goal that was missed. Shot on goal that was missed, not on frame. And this will be an 11, a corner kick. So Lopez Simon takes a shot. It's tipped, and it will be over the bar, and that's going to be a corner kick here in this 3rd minute. Swansea Denver comes right back with pressure, and they come back with a corner kick. So let me write that down here. A miss from Lopez Simon. Castro says, let's see some individual efforts by the Swansea boys today. Well, I assume that's because you're saying it's against... I have not used the individual effort option. I've wanted to do it, and I always forget about it. But you'll have to remind me when I roll a take on with Swansea and they win, because the individual effort option rolls against... it rolls against... What is it? The spec shot, right? Or no, it says on here. I was thinking of a long-range shot. Long-range shot, he can try and do that, and then it goes shot rating halved, rounded down versus the goalie reaction rating. So reaction versus Melia is a 3-star, so not great. All right, so here's the corner kick. It's a 6, so 3 will switch on the other team. And a 6 for the corner kick is going to be a take-on. Speaking of which, it's going to be a take-on from the midfield. And that's a 3, which is looking for strong. Morris is strong, so that's going to be an attack. And at this point, we could do the long-range shot option, but or we could do the individual effort option. But Morris is more of a playmaker. So he's not going to go at it himself. He's going to try and roll an attack here. So we got an attack building up. Morris with the ball. And it's a 4. So do we have 4 triangles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we do. 3 squares on defense. Oh, there's 4 squares. So that's going to be defended. And it's a 7, which means it's out of bounds for a corner kick. We got another corner kick here, so Swansea keeping the pressure on. And that'll be an X. And we go to another corner kick. All right, here we go. Swansea, some early pressure. And the corner kick, that's a 9. So that's going to result in nothing. And they will battle along the sidelines for 3 minutes. And who's going to get the ball? It's looking for Strong again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So Swansea will keep the ball here in the 7th minute. They are cycling, making some clean, crisp passes through the midfield. And this is going to be tackled away, though, as Opara, or excuse me, that's Zusi. He'll make the tackle. And Swansea turns it over to Sporting Kansas City. And a 5. This one is going to be a referee decision, our first one of the day. And we'll go to the chart. So Sporting Kansas City will roll a 4. Neutral referees. Oh, I forgot to mark that on my sheet. Neutral referees for both here. And we rolled a 4. That means roll 1 die, 1 through 5 defensive trap works, and the offense is called for an offside. All right, let's roll the golden die here. It is a 4, so they are called for offside, and the play is turned over. So Sporting Kansas City looked like they had something working, but they're called for an offside, and they give the ball back to Swansea. All right, so Swansea back on the ball. Henry Nesbitt comes back out into the play. And this will be a 3, which is going to be a highlight reel. Let's go to the chart and see what the highlight reel play is going to be all about. It's a 6-4-6. So we'll switch on Kansas City, the 4. And let's go to the 10. So home, green die player, called for foul, argues vehemently with referee. The referee now friendly to the visiting team offense. So a green die player, well, 6. I guess we could say the goalkeeper in that case. Barrientos is angry. And so that moves the referee for the away team to friendly. And we'll turn the ball over there. And so we are in the 10th minute. Nothing doing much except early on. Kind of stuck in the midfield now. And so this is a 2. So that's going to be an 8. Another build-up. Let's see if Sporting Kansas City can build it up here with pace. That's what happened last time, and that's their game plan. And it works out again. The pace pays off, and that's going to be a problem for Swansea because they've got no pace on their offense. And we'll see if 4 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. They do. But Swansea is going to get back and defend that. And it's going to be a defended attack, which was 0-4 wide. So Zusi had a play, and he shoots it over the bar. Wasn't even close, really. And that will be D4. Do we have a circle on D4? We do not. So after the goal kick, Swansea gets it back, and they will have possession here again in the 11th minute. So Sporting Kansas City putting some pressure on now. It's another. Can they get pace again? This time it's star, and they have 1, 2, 3 stars. 1, 2, 3 stars for Swansea. Let's see if the attack happens. It's a blank, so no. They will turn the ball over. And we move to the 12th minute. Switch out 1. Nesbitt goes back to Lopez Simon. And this is a 7, so somebody's an attack here. After the midfield battle of a 5. Let's mark down 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're looking for tactics. 1 and 1, 2, 3. So Swansea's 2 Achilles heels are tactics and pace. And on that roll for midfield, we rolled pace or tactics. And so Sporting Kansas City takes it back and are in a good position to attack here. Will they get one on frame? It's a 6-1. That's probably not going to do it. Nope. 6 triangles is way too many for Kansas City's offense. So that's going to be hit, and it's going to be out for a corner kick, deflected off of a defender, and it will be out for the corner here in the 18th minute. So the corner kick, we switch to and 5. So that's going to go to the referee's decision on the corner. Let's roll it again to see what happens. It's a 7. So the referee is friendly to the away offense. So friendly referee with a 7. Defense foul, yellow card, and direct free kick. So yellow card is going to go to Boateng. So yellow card to Boateng. And we're going to get a direct free kick here. So let me write his name down. It's the 18th minute, so early on, yellow card for Boateng. All right, and we're going to go with who's going to take the free kick. It's going to be, we'll give it to Dwyer. He doesn't have a kick rating. Oops, rolled the wrong die. It's a 6, so that'll be a take on. Nothing happens with that direct free kick, and it'll be a take on. And we're looking for Star, and Hawkins has it, so he will get the ball and take it away here in the 19th minute. So 18th minute, we had some action, but no shots on frame yet. And let's see, this is a 6-3, so we're going to switch the 2 of Kansas City and the 1. This is a 3, which is a highlight reel. We'll roll it again. What highlight reel play is going to happen? Lopez Simon makes way for Nesbitt on his side of the field. It's an 8 defense. Green die player injured and removed from the game. Use injury rating to determine the length of the injury. So that would be Fernandez. So we need to roll his injury. He is, let's see here. He's a check plus. So he's an Iron Man starter. He stays in the game. So Fernandez shakes it off. And we will keep playing. Nothing doing there. Fernandez looks like he has a slight limp, but he's going to call the trainer off and get back onto the field as we are in the midfield for 4 minutes here. And whose ball will it be? Whose attack? Who wins the midfield battle? Looking for hard. 3 for Swansea. And 2 for Kansas City. So Swansea's going to get an attack. They are on the attack here in the 23rd minute. And it's going to be a 5-2. Do we have 5 triangles? No. Even with Nesbitt, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be defended, and that's going to be out for a corner kick. So lots of corner kicks here. And we'll have another one. So we switch it up here. Boateng comes out, and it's a 12. A 12 is going to be a counterattack, so off the corner, it goes a little bit wide and long. And Swansea turns it over as Sporting Kansas City picks it up and runs down the field. Will they be able to make a shot here on goal? It's a 5-5. Do they have 5 triangles? 1, 2, 3. No. So that's going to be out of bounds. Shot by Fernandez. Maybe that that knock he took to his leg hurt him a little bit much more than he was putting off. And so it'll be a counterattack. And SKC will miss with Fernandez. And let's see, 10-03 circle. They do not, so they're just going to turn the ball right over and give it back to Swansea. So here we go in the 25th minute. Swansea looking for something to make the home crowd go, and here they're trying to build it up slowly, and they're trying to do it with strength. They've got 1, 2 versus 1, 2, 3, and they waste that one and turn it over. That'll be a turnover and back to Sporting Kansas City. And so here we go. Fernandez switches it up. It's a 6. That's going to be a take on. Dwyer this time against Edelbaum, and we're looking for hard. Nobody's got it. Dwyer doesn't have it, so he will lose the ball. trying to be fancy and bull past Edelbum, and he misses it and loses the ball. Edelbum collects it and passes it down the field. Bart Ewing, welcome. He says Gerso is fast but not accurate when he shoots. Yeah, we're noticing that a little bit. We'll see if that'll come back to haunt him. And we got another take on, this time for Swansea. Nesbitt against Bessler. And this time Nesbitt tries to get through tactically, and he is not going to, as Bessler is able to sneak the ball away. Nesbitt just looking to rush past him, and he turns it over. So here we are. It's the 28th minute. Oops, wrong team. Sanchez goes behind for Espinosa. And this is going to be an 11, a corner kick. So Espinosa has a go from distance. It's on frame and tipped over the bar. And that will be a corner kick. Espinosa gave it a ride. And just put over by the goalkeeper, Barrientos. And we will have a corner kick. All right, corner kick for Sporting Kansas City. And Fernandez comes back out. It's a 4. It's an attack with no squares. Okay, well, this could be something. Oh, maybe not. Let's switch this up. They've got to get 6 triangles. Will they get it? Nope, they've only got half that. So that's going to be defended. And it's another shot, but this one is hit out by a defender, and it's going to be another corner kick. So that was defended, and we have another corner kick. Kansas City, maybe they can cycle a goal here. This is a 7 on the corner kick, so it's going to be out to the midfield, and it will cycle out in midfield for 6 minutes. And who's going to get the ball? We're looking for Star. 1, 2 for Swansea. 1, 2, 3 for Kansas City. So Kansas City going to have an attack here as they win the ball in midfield with their stars. And can they get a shot on frame this time? This is a 2. That's good for Kansas City. They've got 3 triangles. And 5 for Swansea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they've only got 4 squares, so that's going to be an attack on frame. A shot on frame. Oops, I missed that, didn't I? That was a 4. So a 4 is going to be 1. No, I'm sorry. It's going to be the assist man. And it was a 7 on the die, so that was 0-1. So Fernandez is going for the shot. We'll see if Bart Ewing's man here can score the goal. It's a 6-4. So we'll switch 1 and 3 for Swansea. And we're looking at 4, 7, or excuse me, a 6 for Sporting Kansas City's attack rating. That's going to be okay, but Barrientos, he's going to make an easy save as Fernandez gets it on frame, but Barrientos has no trouble with that. And that will be a save. Let me write down the save. But Fernandez puts another one on frame, and you got to think that after all these attacks, one of them's going to go in. So that was a save. 4. If there's a square on defense, D4 collects it. So Boateng grabs the rebound, and Swansea clears it out. Lopez Simon gives way. And it's a 7. Another 7. Another midfield battle late here in the first half. It'll be 4 minutes. And we're looking for hard. 1, 2, 2 on offense. 1, 2 on defense. So home or away, who's going to get the attack? And it is home with the bullet. So Swansea is going to get an attack here in the 42nd minute. Can they do something with it? It's a 4. We'll switch Boateng. Can they get up to 4 triangles? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, they got it. 6 squares. That's going to be tough. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be a goal. So a 10 is going to be... who shoots that? 0-2. And it's going to have to be a spectacular save for Malia. Oh boy, this may be a good chance here. Malia is not a great one. Oh, but the shooter is going to be different. It's going to be Bernal. And we're going to the spec rating. Spec, so it says 2 or better, and it's saved. His spec is 2, so he just gets a finger on it and tips it wide of the bar. So Malia, not great with those types of saves, but he gets a finger on it. And, oh, keeps them off the board. Swansea thought they had a goal there, but not to be, as Bernal pushes one to the corner, and Malia makes a wonderful save. Bart Ewing says he just saw Gerso score tonight, actually. Cool. So you were at, what do they call that now? It's not Livestrong Park anymore. I don't know what they call it anymore. All right, so that is going to be a corner kick since it was a spec save. And we'll see what happens here. A 4. And it's a 6, so that's going to be a take on. Nesbitt against Bessler for hard, and so Swansea turns it over. Nothing doing on the corner kick. They turn it over, and we are late in the first half, the 45th minute. Oh, it's Children's Mercy Park. Okay, cool. I've driven past that park, but never got a chance to go to it. I saw a Wizards game at Arrowhead Park. I saw him play the Galaxy at Arrowhead Stadium back, what was that, 2007? 06? It's been a while. Alright, so this is a 6, so it's going to be another take on. This time it's going to be Dwyer and Edelblom. And a 4 is hard. Neither is hard, so Dwyer loses possession. And we go to the 45th minute. Will this be any action here in the end of the first half? We'll see if we can get a quick attack. It's an 11, so Lopez Simon takes a corner, or excuse me, takes a shot, and it's saved. But tipped over the bar. And so we will have a corner kick here to wrap up the first half. Lopez Simon with a shot on goal. And let's see if they can do anything with the corner kick. It's a 6. So we're switching the 3 and the 4. And it's a midfield battle, so we're going to mark off 1 minute and give them an extra minute. And we're going to roll for it. Let's see. It's a 1, so 1 is pace. That's not good for Swansea. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So Kansas City is going to get the attack here in the 47th minute. Will they do anything with it? It's a 6. That's not going to do it. So that'll be an 8. That's shot by Feilhaber off frame. And that will end the first half. So that'll be halftime with a score 0-0 here in Swansea Denver's debut in 27 MLS. And how do you think it's gone so far? Well, they've had a few shots. They've had some of the possession. Early in the first half, they probably should have scored a goal, but didn't come about. They had that one spectacular save by Malia, and other than that, they really haven't put a whole lot towards the net. I think here in the second half, they're going to have to start getting some better possession, start taking some more shots, and see if they can't get Henry Nesbitt involved more in the first half or in the second half. Hammer time, 10:31 got here in time for the halftime show. I don't have anything planned for halftime. I could, well, no, I got nothing. Nice half thus far. Thanks, Ken. And as we get ready for the second half, Swansea will start with the ball. And I don't think I showed you my score sheet. I'll show you this real quick here at halftime. So I've seen a few different variations of this score sheet, and I decided to make my own of it. I saw a couple on the play forum, and I saw, who was it, Benny Blades. He has one that's similar to this, that this was kind of based off of, but I wanted to make my own with my own feel to it and for my own purposes. I'll show you it this way because you can see it better probably. So I have a place on here that I can put one of these little chits and track the referees. And I also have, this will help in broadcasting the game for me to give me an idea of where the players are on the field. So I wanted to put a little field on there just to make it easier for me to look at that. So that's a look at my score sheet. It's working pretty well so far. I don't know. We'll see if I need to make changes. All right, I think we're ready here for the second half. The halftime oranges have been eaten. The boys are stretched and ready to go. The subs are up on the sideline, stretching out and running across the end line. And we're ready. Swansea Denver's ready. And we're looking to get at least a point here in our debut. And this will be a shot right off the bat. Hawkins early on takes a shot. It's on frame and saved by Malia. And this will be out for a corner kick. So Hawkins wasting no time here. And he puts one on frame for the corner kick. And here we go. Corner kick, it's a 1, so Nesbitt takes a breather, and this will be another shot and another corner kick. So this time it's Lopez Simon with a shot. Oops, I put Hawkins. Lopez Simon. And we're going to have another corner kick here in the 48th minute. This time it's a 7, so we're not going to get any result from the corner kick, but that's going to be out in midfield, and we'll see who's going to get an attack. There we are looking for touch. 1, 2, 3, 4 on offense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Kansas City able to touch it away. It takes 1, 2 passes, and they are off for an attack. Will they make it happen? Ooh, this looks good. Two triangles is all they need. They've got it. And 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be an attack on frame. Who's going to take the shot? It's an 8. That'll be from Failhaber this time. No assist. And so let's see. This is a, well, it's not going to be Failhaber. Oh, yeah, it will be because it's a 6. Failhaber takes the shot. His shot rating is a 2, so that's good. The on-target rating for Barrientos is a 4, so that's going to be saved by Barrientos. And if we've got 2 squares on defense, we do. So D5, Conchillos is able to collect it. But we've got some action here in the first half with 3 shots now already. 3 shots on frame already. This one from Failhaber. Him and his dreamy eyes take the shot. But Barrientos he wasn't hypnotized by those baby blues, and he makes the save, and he is up to the task. So this is a 7. We're going to have another midfield battle. This one's looking for star. We've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So Kansas City winning all the midfield battles here. They're much stronger in midfield at this point. And so we are going to switch nobody. It's a 6-6-6. Uh-oh. And that will be an attack defended, as they're not going to have 6 triangles ever. So that's an attack defended. And 05, does he have a circle? He does. So Opara able to pick the ball up. Can you hear me? Sorry, check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check, check, check. Can you hear me? All right, you can hear me now? All right. Well, we'll go with this for now. All right, can you hear me now? Okay, cool. So, where were we? We were at Kansas City. They shot it, and they retained possession here in the 51st minute. All right, here we go. Back to action as Kansas City will cycle it out after the shot from Feilhaber. And it's going to get back into midfield. Will that press, as Bart Ewing says, work again? They are looking for strong play here, and one from Opara, one from Dwyer. Swansea, they've got 1, 2, 3, so they're able to muscle the ball back and look to go the other way with it and get some possession going. Can they hold the ball? 1, and get a shot here. 2, that's going to be home field advantage, so they will get an attack. The home crowd willing them on forward here, and they will get an attack. It's going to be a tough one, though. A 6. Do they have 6 triangles? Likely not. They've got 4, so that's going to be defended. Does 04 have a circle? Martin Ryan sure does. So they're going to get a shot from Lopez Simon. Oh, actually, that's a defended, isn't it? So it will be defended, and they will cycle it back. And let's see here. 6, that's a 2, 5. So Swansea, that's going to be a midfield battle for 3 minutes again. And who is going to get it? That's a midfield battle for Strong. 1, 2, 3 for Swansea. 1, 2, 3, 4 Kansas City. So we'll go to the decider die. And it's a blank, so the away team's going to get an attack. You got to think Kansas City's going to put one of these away, don't you? This time, it's a 6. Oh, boy, they're not going to get 6 triangles. So that's going to be defended. An away attack defended. Does 05 circle? He does. So Bessler able to scoop that one up. And they will cycle it back. Playing the possession game is Kansas City. And that's going to be Failhaber taking a shot this time. It's going to be missed off frame, but you can see the motivation from Sporting Kansas City is keep the ball, shoot the ball, and hope one of these goes in. And Failhaber has put a few on frame and put a few off frame. And this time, it's off. They will keep the ball, though. And this is going to be another corner kick as, let's see, are we in the last 30 minutes? We are not, so we're getting close to having to sub out here. But that is going to be a corner kick. And it will be a corner kick to Kansas City. Would they sub right here? Probably not. We'll give it a few more minutes. It's a 2-8. And so that's going to be a midfield, or a build-up, excuse me, for pace. They've got the pace, too. 4 of them. And that's going to be an attack. So Kansas City is going to get on an attack. 2 triangles is all they need. They got it. 6 squares. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's going to be on frame. Who's taking the shot? It's an 8. So it's going to be Sayoe and 5 Bessler with the assist. So we'll see for now if they can make it happen. So it's not going to be Bessler. It's going to be Opara, and that's unfortunate. He's got 2 scissors. And so that's going to cut his shot rating to 0. So 3 is going to miss. Do we have 2 squares? We do. So the defense collects it after a shot from Sayoe on frame. So Barrientos has had to make a few stops, but he's done so easily. Not called into any spectacular action, but he's been on point when called into duty. And Swansea will take over. And so this is a 6, so 2 and 3 will switch out. And a 5 is going to the referee decision. Both teams are neutral at this point in the half. This was a 6. A 6-11. So a 6-11 says deflected out of bounds, offense gets a corner kick. So that's easy enough. Corner kick for Swansea Denver. And we'll see if anything comes out of it. 3 is Morris. 3-12. Oh no, this is going to be coming out of it, but it's going to be going the other way. With 2 squares, it's going to be a counterattack. As Kansas City sneaks one. They didn't see a defender standing there. They tried a fancy corner kick routine, and Bessler is able to sneak in and poke it out to midfield. Will they be able to do anything? This looks like it could be on frame. 2 triangles, yes. And 6 squares, no. So that is going to be on frame. It's going to be another shot from Failhaber with the 5 spot attacking. And let's see if Sporting Kansas City can make this happen this time. It's a low roll, so a shot. Opara's assist rating is going to kill this attack again, as Failhaber will miss it. He gets it on frame, but Barrientos up to the task again, as Failhaber getting closer though. Getting closer. You can feel it. He is gaining confidence. And just on that counterattack, you could tell that he had gained confidence and took the shot. But Swansea Denver's got the ball after the goal kick. See if they make a sub to try and get some more possession here, as they are trying to build it up with pace. That's not looking good for them, and they're going to turn the ball over here in the 62nd minute. Kansas City definitely had the better part of the play here so far, and they will this time be a take-on in from midfield. Espinosa against Morris, and Espinosa tries to get past him with hard, and it's not going to happen as Morris able to tackle that one away. So here in the 64th minute, Swansea Denver has it, looking to make some subs. They're warming and ready. Here with a tackle in the final 30 minutes, a green dye player from trailing team substitutes instead of switching. If game is tied, offense player substitutes. All right, so I switched Bernal, but we're going to have to sub him. So we're going to sub him with we're going to sub him with a I think we're going to go a forward here. Bring on another forward. So we're going to bring on Viñas for Bernal. Excuse me. So a sub's going to happen, and let me write this here. Bernal and Viñas. So it's not like for like. So there will be some chips involved. So Bernal goes off. He puts in a nice shift. And Viñas comes on with a blue chip. Kansas City's not going to sub quite yet. But that was a 10, right? So it was a tackle. So they will tackle the ball away. And so Sporting Kansas City is going to have the ball here. They will roll a 7, so it's a midfield battle for star. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So there will be an attack for Kansas City. Here we go. This could be the one that gets through. 3 switches. And let's see. It's a 4. Do they have 4 triangles? 1, 2. No, they don't. So it's defended. 0-4. So Zusi takes a shot. Does D4 have a circle? He does, so that will be turned back over. So Zusi takes a shot this time. But same result. This one is here in the 67th minute. Will we get any goals this game? This is a a take-on for Viñas against Sinovic. And we're looking for pace. Neither guy has it, but Viñas, since he doesn't have it, will turn it over. Just can't get anything going here for Swansea, which is strange. In the preseason games, they were so good, created so many attacks. It was the goalkeepers that saved more of the shots, but they got plenty of shots on frame. This is different than the first 4 games when the lights turned on. And a build-up for pace. 1-2 against none. So that will be an attack for Sporting Kansas City. One of these has to go in, right? That's a 10. Well, 6 is not going to do it. 6 triangles is not going to do it. That's going to be defended. So Dwyer gets a shot on goal, but he launches that one into orbit, and that one is headed toward State Line Road. That's a miss from Dwyer. So that will go out. And who gets the ball there? 10:03. Nope, so it will be defended and back to Swansea. So at this point, I think Kansas City is going to substitute. And they're going to bring in... They're going to bring in Rubio for Sanchez. So Sanchez comes out, the midfielder, and they bring in Rubio, looking to get a goal here. They're going to give up some midfield for a little bit of offense, as Rubio will come in with a blue chip, looking to score a goal here. Same thing that Swansea did. All right, here we go. It's a 6. And so we switch out 1 and 5. And a 6 again, so it's going to be a take on Fernandez against Edelbaum in the tactics department. And it'll be a turnover from Edelbaum. So here in the 70th minute, we've got a 5. Opara and Bessler swap spots, and an 8. So a build-up for Star. 1, 2, 2 for Swansea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Geez, the whole team for KC. And here we go. It's a KC, an attack. And it's going to be in a 6. That's not going to happen. So defended. 0-3. Rubio comes on and takes a shot right away. And that's going to be missed off frame, but making his presence known. So he takes a shot. And that's a 9. That's going to be 0-3 wide. I probably should have played the chip there, but not quite yet. So 0-2, does he have a circle? He does, so Feilhaber collects it. And Bessler and Opara switch again. And it's a 6, so another take on. This time between Nesbitt and Opara. And it's going to be strong. And Opara is going to win that one. So it will be an attack. And they are going to use their chip. So Kansas City's going to use their chip on this attack from Rubio. And it's a 4-1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't need the chip. But it's going to be defended anyway with 1 square. So defended on a 5 is 0-4. So Zusi takes another shot. And D4, does he have a circle? He does. So that one is going to be turned over after another shot. And we'll be making another sub. I think we will. We're going to pull off a defender. Boateng is coming off for Swansea. And Dusty Swan is coming on. This is the advantage of Dusty Swan coming on, because Boateng, even though he's a defender, he's got a square, and so does Swan. So Swan comes on, and he will get a blue chip. And will I leave him there? Yeah, I'll leave him there. So blue chip for Swan as he comes on, adding another offensive player to try and get things rolling here. All right, here we go. Kansas City. Actually, Swansea has the ball. And 4, that's going to be Swan, but it's an 11. For final 30 minutes, green die offense player and opposing defense player substitute, not switch. So, we just brought in Swan. So, Swan is going to have to sub off again. So, Swan will come off. And so there goes that plan, right? Well, I think instead we'll bring on... Man, I don't know what to do now. I think we'll go back to a defender at this point. Just try and get that... Try and get a point now. So we'll bring in Decker. So Swan is out. He played a total of 0 minutes. And we'll bring in Decker. And the opposing defense, so 4 is rolled. So does that mean this one or does that mean that one? I don't think I've ever had that come up before. Opposing defense player. So I'm going to do this one. So Failhaber is going to come off. I'll have to remember to do that next time so I'm consistent. But I think that's what that means. So Failhaber is going to come off and we'll bring on Blessing. Blessing will come on with a green chip. So Swansea is out of subs and Kansas City only has 1 left. Alright, so here we go. Zusi had a shot, and so Swansea, oh man, they're going to lose that chip already. Oh no, that was a corner kick, wasn't it? So the corner kick, well, they would have lost it anyway. So it's an 8, so 8 is going to be a midfield, or excuse me, a build-up. We're going to build up with Hart. 1 against... 1 against 1. So we're going to the decider die. Will the attack happen? It's a bullet, so it will. Swansea gets an attack. They're going to use their chip to try and make the attack happen. And so 1 will switch and 5 will switch. So 1, that's going to work. It's a 5 for triangles. For squares. So that's going to be an attack on frame with a 6. So 03 is going to take the shot. That's going to be Hawkins for now. Will he? No, it's going to be Morris. So Morris gets a 1-touch pass from Hawkins. And that's going to be, it's a 3 attack rating. And it's not going to happen. Malia is going to make the shot. Make the save, excuse me. Is there 2 squares at D5? There are. Bessler, a good defender, and he will collect it. But that was finally an attack on frame here in the 73rd minute. As Gary Morris puts one on. But nothing doing. Swansea turned in their chip for that. And we'll see what happens with Sporting Kansas City. My wife is from Kansas City, and we pay attention to the Kansas City games every once in a while. Just might as well. She's from there. My in-laws, they live there. And this will be out in the sideline battle. So who's going to win the sideline battle? That'll be the trailing team home if tied. So Swansea is going to collect it. And, oops, that was the wrong one. So Nesbitt gives way there, and a 6, so it's a take on. We're looking for Star. Zusi's got it, so Swansea turns it over yet again. Here in the 78th minute. Time running short. It's a 7, midfield battle. For 2 minutes. Time getting even shorter. 2 is a touch. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Kansas City, or for Swansea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Kansas City. 5 on 5. Who's going to get the attack? It's a bullet. So that's going to be the home team. Swansea Denver. They get a shot. Who's going to take it? It's Let's see. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's good. 5 squares. That's not going to happen. So it's on frame. And, oops. With a 6, that is 0-3. So Morris is going to take this one. Will this be the opener here? Oh, this could be good. 1. The attack rating is 3, but it's halved. So that's down to 1. And that's good with a 1 triangle. And this was a 5. So a 5 for his on target. Oh, he just makes the save. Malia. Oh, why does your on target have to be so good? 5 stars. That's ridiculous. So saved with a 6. And there are 2 squares at D5. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. Oh, man, that hurts. Morris thought he had one. Puts his hands up on his face. Can't believe it. As Malia saves Kansas City there. And Kansas City gets the ball. Blessing swaps with the midfield build-up, looking for hard. 1 for Kansas City. 1, 2. That's going to be a turnover as Rubio turns it over. Swansea, the tides are turning here a little bit. Can they get that final touch, that final goal against a good goalkeeper like Malia? And it's a 4, so that's going to be a home field attack. So they will get another attack here. Let's see. Oh, a 2-6. That is 2 triangles. Yes, they've got it. 6 squares. Not going to happen. So that's going to be another shot on goal. So Viñas is going to take the shot with Hawkins assisting. Right now, that would be a 6 attack rating. And it will stay that way as Decker is the one that swaps. So at a 6 attack rating, we're there. And, oh, look at that. On target, we rolled a 6. So Viñas, the sub, comes on, takes the shot, and it is on frame. It is a wonderful finish with... Oh, wait, hold on. Goalkeeper dives. Can he get it? Was it a green 6? No. So that is a goal. Swansea Denver finally gets one. The sub, Viñas, puts it away. Goal. Late here. The 82nd minute. Viñas comes on with an assist from Hawkins. Whew. 82nd minute. Viñas. And I'm sure Bart Ewing, if he's still watching, he is not happy about that one. But Kansas City goes down 1-0. And will they make a sub here to try and get a goal? They're going to sub one more time. And who are they going to sub out? I think they're going to take Bessler out to try and get... No, that doesn't make sense. Well, they're not going to sub, actually. They're just going to let it ride. None of the bench players look like they'll help that much. So they're going to let it let it ride. As here in the 83rd minute, Kansas City has a few minutes left to try and make this happen. And this is a 4, so that's going to be a home field advantage play as Swansea, the home field, the crowd behind them, they're going to have an attack. 6. No, that's not going to be an attack as it's defended. As Viñas, he got a little excited and he just has a rip. And he misses this one way off frame. That one's headed up to the concourse of the stadium. Let's see. 8-0-1 have a circle. He does. So after the restart, Lopez Simon has the ball, and he will try again here. Bart Ewing already blaming the referee. I don't blame you. A late winner always hurts. Will it be enough to hold up here? That's another home field advantage attack. And we'll see if they can do anything with it this time. As Swansea Denver, they smell blood in the water. And they may put another one away here. Let's see, a 4 and a 2. 4 triangles, 1, 2, 3, 4. They got it. Do they have 2 squares? They do. So that's going to be a shot by Lopez Simon. And does D5 have a circle? He does. So Para will get possession, but not until after another miss, this time from Lopez Simon. All right, so that's Sporting Kansas City's ball here in the 85th minute. Para off to Bessler, and through the midfield, up to Dwyer, who's trying to take on his defender. Last man back is Edelbaum, and it's a 6. Is he a star? He is. He will get past Edelbaum and create an attack. Will this be enough to score here? They need 1 triangle from Gerso. He's got it. The defense is staunch, though, and they will break up that attack as it looks like Martin Ryan comes back and saves the before Fernandez, given the pass from Dwyer, can do anything with it. And D1, he's got a circle, so Lopez Simon is able to snatch the ball away once it's cleared. So here in the 86th minute, Swansea will take over. It's a 5. A 5-7. This is a midfield battle for 6 minutes. So that's going to bring us to the 90th minute. And we're looking for star. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So here in the 91st minute, Kansas City will get an attack. First, let's see how much time is added. Only 1 minute of added time. So this could be the last kick of the game. The last chance for Kansas City to make an attack. But they've got the ball, and it's a 1. They've got 1 triangle, 5 squares, 1, 2, 3. Not going to happen, so this is going to be on frame. Can Kansas City collect the tying goal here in the 91st minute? It's a 6, so 6 is 0-3, and they got the right guy shooting it, Rubio, with Zusi assisting. They got to hope that neither of these guys changes here. That would be the right combination. It's a shot. It's a score rating of 7 right now. And, oh no, Rubio switches. So that shot rating goes down to a 4. But that's going to do it. 4 here. On target is a 6. It's going to beat his on target rating of 4. And so that is going to be off the bar. Off balance shot. And it is in for a goal. Kansas City ties it up here in the 91st minute with a goal from Roger Espinosa. And what heartbreak for Swansea Denver. Oh, man. 91st minute, Kansas City ties it up. Oh, that sucks. Oh, 90 plus 1. Roger Espinosa comes back to Colorado, where he went to high school, and puts a dagger in the hearts of the new team, Swansea Denver, assisted by Zusi, as they will play to a point. The final whistle blows, and that is full time. So, 91st minute goal, and that sucks. The Honduran international. Yes, he went to my high school, though. Regis Jesuit High School product. And then he went to Ohio State, I believe, is where he went to college. I've been tracking him and following him, watching him play for Honduras. And he comes back to Colorado and kills the new team, Swansea Denver. Wow, that was quite entertaining, though, at least the second half. And what a start for Swansea. They get a point. And we need your votes for man of the match. I have a little section on my scorecard here for man of the match. So, who are your nominees for man of the match this game? We had the substitute Viñas score in the 82nd minute. We had Espinosa tie it up in the 90+1. Take the point. This is your toughest match. I don't know if it is or not. Toronto looks ridiculous. Their card sets. Malia, he did have some big saves. Kansas City, I played a preseason game against Kansas City actually. Where is that sheet? Let me see if I can find it. I did, and actually, it's funny. This was my preseason game, and I tied with Kansas City again, 1-1. Morris had a penalty kick, and Fernandez had a goal. So, I guess Kansas City and Swansea are just meant to tie. Take the point. So we've got 2 votes for Malia as man of the match, and I'm inclined to give it to him, but it's hard to pass up Espinosa with the late tying goal. But I'll go with the crowd favorite. I'll go with Malia. So SKC, Malia with the man of the match. He kept him in it, that was for sure. And then Espinosa, in extra time, he did the rest, along with an assist from Zusi Sanzusi with an assist. But wow, that was fun. And I'm gonna have to update the standings with my results. I hope you guys appreciated that and look forward to the season to come. I'm going to get back to some baseball as well, but you know how it is when you get a new game. You get excited to play it. And I went to Kinko's today, and I got my sheets laminated. All of these sheets, they're all laminated now. I printed out my team on some, I think it's 100-pound cardstock, so that they'll actually make it through the season. So I got these all printed out and ready to go. So I think I'm going to do the instant results thing, but I'm going to do it offline this time because I need a drink of water and I need to take a breath after that first game. So I'm going to do the instant results thing, but I will post the results of the match day 1 over on the Twitter feed, and I'll probably show it to you here after. In match day 2, I'll show you the instant results and the table and the upcoming matches. Well, actually, I'll show you the schedule here for week 1 or match day 1. I don't think I showed this earlier. Match day 1 has Chicago Fire at Seattle Sounders, or excuse me, other way around. Seattle at Chicago, Vancouver at Toronto, Canadian Derby already, Orlando City against Portland, FC Dallas in LA, New York City FC against New York Red Bulls, starting that one off. The New York Derby right away. The Clásico New York. San Jose takes on Real Salt Lake. Colorado Rapids against New England Revolution. Montreal Impact against Philadelphia Columbus. Travels to Minnesota. We just saw my game. And then Houston will play in Atlanta. So that is match day 1. I'm going to sim those results using the quick action chart, and I have some ways to attribute goals as well. So you know what, actually I printed out the Swansea Denver schedule. I'm going to post that to my Twitter feed as well. So this was a fun one, a late winner. And speaking of late winners, Al Red Sox fan is here. Happy that you're here. Sneaking in here right at the end. But I'm about to shut this down, Al, so I won't say what happened. I don't want to spoil it for you if you want to go back and watch. If not, it was fun. Just know that you were missed. And I appreciate all you guys watching after the fact. Bart, Ken, Al, you guys made it great. Hammer Time 1031 was here as well. And thanks. This has been real fun. Better than I was hoping for. And I'm looking forward already to match day number 2. So until next week, or until next game, whatever that is, go Swansea.